Welcome guys to Driveway Journey. I'm doing a bit of maintenance today on my Subaru Impreza, and I have a little bit of a problem that I'm going to be showing you guys how to solve, and chances are if you're watching this video you probably have the same exact problem. So let me flip the camera around, show you guys what the symptoms are, and explain what the problem is and how to fix it. So here's my 2013 Subaru Impreza, and the issue you're probably having is if you have no air, you turn this on 1, no air comes out, hot or cold, doesn't matter, you just have no air whatsoever. You put it on 2, still no air. Put it on 3, also no air. But then you put it on 4 and you get full blast of air. Now, if you have this, it's probably a part called the lower blower motor resistor. Now, a good tell is exactly this. At full speed, it works, but at lower speeds, it doesn't work. Another good tell is if you have your vents turned on to either your front vents or lower vents or any one of these combinations, you turn it on to one of the levels that don't work and you turn on the AC, you should hear the AC compressor turn on, but no air is obviously going to be coming out. That's another telltale sign of this issue. So the fix is actually pretty easy. There's actually a part down here, and forgive me for all my Raising Cane's napkins and all my garbage in here. There is a part that looks like this. This is the resistor to the blower motor, and what can happen over time, especially as now this car is 2013, this car is like 13 years old now. What can happen is these can burn out and fail, and this is what actually limits the amount of power that goes to the motor, so it allows you to have these lower settings. And when this fails, obviously you can't have lower settings. So I just picked up a new one. Let me show you the new one and the old one. Here's the old one. You can see it looks kind of crusty and rusty, burnt out. Here's the new one, nice and clean, crisp looking, and this is very easy DIY job. And this part I picked up at the Subaru dealership for $123. You can find these for cheaper online. I just wanted to pick one up in person today and get it done. So let me show you how to repair this part and replace it. So over here, you are going to firstly remove the glove box. So when you open the glove box, there's a piece here already removed. The piston, it's normally attached down to here. You just kind of pinch, pull it out, move it off to the side, and then you have a plastic piece here, and on this side you're basically going to squeeze them together and pull down. There we go. I can actually hold the phone with my knees. That kind of works, I guess. Squeeze one side, squeeze the other, and then it should come out along with everything inside my glove box. So right in here, right where that empty hole is, it sits just like this. It's really easy to remove. All you have are 2 Phillips screws. You do need a fairly long screwdriver to reach the one on the right side, and you need kind of a shorter one to reach the one on the left, because if I grab the screwdriver, this one perfectly fits on this side, but the one on the left side, you kind of go it at an angle if the screwdriver is too long. So I recommend a slightly shorter one so you can actually get in here and do what you got to do. Once you remove that, it's going to be attached via this white clip. Pretty easy to remove. You're just going to kind of push this white piece down and pull it out. So it just kind of sits hooked onto this. So you just kind of press the white piece, pull it out. You will probably, because these are very thick prongs, you will probably have to jiggle it quite a bit to get it out. It's fairly easy to do. The hardest part is just kind of getting in here and physically jiggling it out. And while you're at it, here is the cabin air filter that you should probably remove and replace, because you probably haven't done that in a while either. So while you're at it, take care of that. But yeah, so let's actually put the new piece in here and let me show you how that's done. So I'm going to just attach it onto the clip. I don't know if I'll be able to hold the camera, so you guys will have to just trust me that I clip it in place. And there we go. So this is exactly how it's going to look when you pull it out. You can see now it's clipped into place. It only clips one way. So then let's move that wire aside, and you can just fit this right in there, just like that. If my camera focuses properly. There we go. And you'll see there's really only one orientation then this will actually fit. There you go. So then you just have to screw it in, one screw here and one right there. All right, we got that in. You can see why a shorter screwdriver helps here, because it's kind of awkward to reach in there and twist it. We're just gonna twist that Phillips in, and then if you are following this to remove the part, you can see it's really easy to do backwards, and then we're gonna put that other screw in there. And here you go. This is kind of how I'm having to hold this screwdriver, so you can see why you need a long one to really get in here. So we're gonna tighten that piece. And that's it. You don't have to over tighten it. This doesn't connect to anything. All this is, it just kind of holds that resistor in place. But once it's clipped in, it's going to work. And that's it. So let's turn the car on and test out that it actually worked. All right, let's start it up. Wouldn't it be so funny if I installed the old part? And car started up. So now let us turn the air on. And there you go. See the air compressor turned on. Air is blowing. Now you got a little more air. You got more air. And you got max air. Perfect. So that, guys, is why your air is not working at lower levels. It's because this part, most likely right here, the lower blower motor air resistor. So replace this part first, and if that doesn't work, then you kind of go down the avenue of what other problems are there. If it works on high and doesn't work on lower levels, and if your AC compressor will still turn on, but obviously you get no air, this is most likely the problem. It's just burnt out. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I do apologize that the actual quality of the tutorial aspect of it is not the best. It's very hard to record and physically remove everything and do everything in there because it's just such a tight, cramped area. Hopefully you guys get the gist of it. It's a very, very easy DIY, especially now with summer coming very, very soon. I'm glad this broke now and not when it's 100 degrees outside. And I think that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.